Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live on this Monday morning, 7/11. It rhymes. July 11th, 2022. And we are, 192 days in to the 2022 edition of the Game of Life. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I really do hope you had a great weekend. I pretty much read all weekend. So on Saturday, I did not even get out of my robe at all until Tim asked if I wanted to go hang out with our neighbors. And he had told them no because he had not seen me get out of, he had told them he would come, but I probably wouldn't because he hadn't seen me get out of my robe all day, which he did say to them, that hasn't happened in years and years. But I checked out this book from the library last week, and it was by a new author named Amanda Cox, and it was called The Secret Keepers of the Old Depot Grocery. Now, I checked out some fiction because I used to love fiction. In fact, the only book that I still have from my college days is a textbook on children's literature. That's it. It's about this thick. It's a children's lit textbook. I mean, there's so many children's literature books that have been written since then that could be added to the book. But it just shows you that that's the only book that I was interested in. So I've always loved reading and books, whether it was fiction or nonfiction. But for the good part of a decade or more, I have not read any fiction. But if you go down to my basement, I've got all kinds of fiction books down there and everything. And Tim used to buy them for me for gifts and things like that. But I hadn't read them because I always just turned into, I need to learn something. I want to learn something. So for the past decade or more, I've been reading nonfiction and biblical things and stuff like that. Well, I'm having such an issue with television because there's hardly anything good on. I mean, if you look through the television shows, most of them are about murder. Solving crimes, or they've got or like sitcoms, all the sexual innuendo and all of the things that are trying to be dripped on us to change our sensitivities and change us. Well, I don't want to do that. So, but I also have figured out that by nighttime, see, I'm a morning person. So by nighttime, my mind doesn't go, oh, let me go study something. And so I thought, you know what? Fiction. It's like you're creating your own television show in your own mind, and it's actually even better than TV. Although when I read this book last week, I thought they need to make a movie of this. They need to make a movie. I actually messaged the author and she wrote back. So that was really nice. But so I finished that book on Saturday. Literally could not put it down. But I had things to do on Saturday. So what I did was I hold myself up in this recliner. I've got this one double window, and there's a lot of great light that comes in right there. And I would read a chapter, and then I would pop up and I would do something from my list. And then I would go back and sit and read a chapter, get up and do something from my list. You know, I was washing sheets, and I was washing 5 sets of sheets and all kinds of stuff. So I did that, and it was awesome. And then I finished reading the book. And once you finish reading the book, you're like, oh no, I want it to keep going. Anyway, I was like, okay, it's over. I will find myself a new one. So it was just such a great book for me to have. And I really didn't do much reading with it at all during the week at night. It just, I don't know, it didn't happen. But it took me about 2 days to finish the book. I read on it a couple of days. And when I say 2 days, I mean like, you know, the good part of 48 hours over a couple of days. But so I went to church yesterday and I checked out a new book, and look, I read all of that yesterday when I got home from church. So it's another book by her. This one is called The Edge of Belonging. And this was her debut book. This one is. So the one that I read last week was like one of her second books. But anyway, it's really, really good. So if y'all are looking for a great fiction story, I mean, layers and layers of character development, then this would be a great book. When you hop on here this morning, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of shibboleth day you're going to have. I had 2 holidays over the weekend, but they were Friday night and Saturday night. Had a perfect day yesterday, so I was trying to keep to 2 holidays over the weekend, and I was thinking that I would want them Saturday, Sunday, but I said I did them Friday, Saturday. So I had a perfect day yesterday. Today, I have 2 battle buddies. I have, and you know how I can find that out? When I go here into my journal, if I go into the journal for today, I got a whole bunch of battle buddies for tomorrow. I don't know why tomorrow was a more popular day. I don't know. But today I have 2. So I'm in my journal, and I'm in the old view because that's the view that I prefer. But if I go all the way up here and I come down to where it says challenge list, it lists my battle buddies right there. So I've got Blaze. Okay, so I'm battling Blaze. And I'm battling Stitch. Battling Blaze and Stitch today. Okay. Now, I'm going to have a perfect day today, but tomorrow I'm going to do a wow challenge. Tomorrow I'm going to do Kim D's Bionic Hemp Day. And, but I am going to, even though I'm not doing the Top Gun challenge, I am going to try to beat them. Okay, so I am going to try to beat them. I've been thinking strategy already. This morning when I weighed, I went, ooh, I had a perfect day yesterday, but I didn't lose any weight. Ooh, maybe I will lose weight today and beat them. And tomorrow I've got tons of battle buddies. I am going to do a Kim D's Bionic Hemp Day, drop that stuff, and I am going to beat them. So challenge accepted. Challenge on. Okay, let's have some fun with these battle buddies. Oh, the devotion for today is going to come from this. I started wearing my Fitbit to sleep at night to just see how my sleeping is. And guess what? I actually got a good score last night. I've had 3 scores in a row that have been just fair, and I got a good one last night. So I'm so excited about a fresh new day today. It is amazing what a good night's rest will do for you. And I really think I need to keep the dog out of my bedroom. Even though she sleeps on a different bed, she still bothers me. Okay, this is coming from Jesus Always by Sarah Young. This day of life is a precious gift from me. Treat it as the treasure it is by prayerfully prioritizing. Prayerfully prioritizing. As you look into the day that stretches out before you, seek my face to help you discern what is most important. Set priorities according to my will and use them to guide you as you go along your pathway. This practice, what practice? Setting priorities according to his will help you make good choices about the use of your time and energy. When you reach the end of the day, you can feel at peace about the things you have done and also the things you have not done. I encourage you to invite me into everything you do. The briefest prayer, help me, Lord. I've said it many times. Help me, Lord. Is sufficient. It's what? It's sufficient to involve me in your activities. I delight in your acknowledgement that you need me continually, and I want you to delight in your neediness. What? Delight in your neediness. I want you to delight in your neediness, for it is a strong link to my radiant presence. Although living in a dependent mode is countercultural, I love countercultural, it is a blessed way to live, rejoicing in the glory of my presence. What a wonderful devotion. I got to dog ear that one. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Just let him be there for you today. And there are times that because I work from home, I'll say, oh, just go in there and do this. It'll be okay. And this is what I've started saying to myself. If you were at an actual job, would you go do that? No, you wouldn't be able to. So there's like I can change the load of sheets, but if it was going to take any longer than changing a load of laundry, I have decided to not do those things, to put them after 5 o'clock, because that's what I would do if I drove away and went to a job. So that is one way that I have set his priorities straight. And unless it involves a family member or a human, if it involves a human being or a family member, I'm like, what do you need? Let's do whatever you need. But if it's just something I was going to do, I put that till after 5 now. It's just a way that I'm honoring him by prioritizing. Y'all, I opened up this book like I was going to start reading it. I'm not. I was going to show you in the mail this week. I got this card. Look at this cute little card. Patty Bass made this card. She sent it in the mail. It says, having a friend who's so much like me convinces me I'm almost normal. Thanks for that. And she sent me bookmarks. Look at all the bookmarks. So she sent me lots of bookmarks. So I can put it in all the different books that I'm reading. So that was really, really nice little surprise of her. Okay, what are y'all doing? Who's doing Top Gun? Let's look and see. And remember, today's Monday. Monday. Let's get busy. Let's have a great week. Hey, Karen, good morning. Good morning, Valerie from Indiana. Having an IMF day. Me too, girl. Amanda, good morning. Happy Monday. Having a perfect day. Hope everyone has a great week. Are you coming to class tonight, Amanda? Jelena, hey, Jelena, good morning. Starting the Top Gun Challenge today. Awesome. Hey, Diane, good morning from Kennesaw. Going to have a perfect day. Thank you for sharing, Diane. Appreciate that so very, very much. And y'all, if you need a battle buddy for today, remember, I'm still available. Charlene, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Cheryl, good morning. IMF day in Clarksville, Georgia. Had a Tiger 16 Savage day yesterday and got to my new low under goal weight. Congratulations, Cheryl. That is amazing and awesome. Yes, it was so nice, Dana. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, yesterday I read all day on Saturday. Then we went and hung out with some friends on Saturday night for just like an hour or so. And then on Sunday, we went to church, and then they wanted to go to Freddy's fast food restaurant. So my son had a burger and fries, like people do when they don't listen to their mama. And then my husband had a chili dog, like people do when they don't listen to their wives. And guess what I had? Oatmeal protein pie. And then I came home and started reading again on that book. So it was really wonderful 2 days. Top Gun Challenge, day 1, Mulvane, Kansas. Close enough to Air Force bases see jets fly over and remind me. That is fun. I love aviation. Training and discipline are so very important to stay alert against the enemy. Yes, ma'am, Dana. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Michelle Harper, good morning. IMF Day, Carrollton, Georgia. Diane says, we got rid of TV many years ago. We just watch our own movies that we know we would enjoy, or TV series. We got rid of Netflix, DirecTV. Saves a lot of money, and we don't have to put up with the garbage on TV. We do read a lot, too. Diane, I would be. We don't have any movie programs like Netflix. I mean, I've got Amazon Prime because it comes with Amazon Prime membership. But I only watch like British period pieces and stuff like that. I'm weird, I know. Not really. And I would get rid of TV if my husband did not want to keep it. So, hey, Cindy, good morning. IMF Day in Virginia. Wonderful weekend. Keeps raining, so I stayed in reading. I did watch TV, murder mysteries, but older series. We don't need all the desensitization. That's right, Cindy. Hey, Amy, good morning from Ohio. It's an IMF perfect day. There's a difference between a murder mystery and an SVU, Law and Order murder mystery. The graphics of today as combined to a mystery of letting our mind do a lot of the thinking. Yeah, it's amazing what they show on TV these days and the language they use. Hey, Amy, good morning from Ohio. It's an IMF perfect day. Let's see. Chris, Top Gun Day 1, Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, Sandy, good morning from Michigan, starting Top Gun Day 1. Y'all remember, look at this Top Gun badge. Y'all are going to, well, this came from the movie theater, but look how cool it is. It's Maverick. Let's see. Need to for sure, but not sure yet. Okay, well, we hope to see you, Amanda. Chris needs prayer, contemplating a big change in selling her property. Oh, wow. Wow, definitely, Chris. be praying for you when we think about you during the day, because that's you got a lot going on your property and taking care of all the dogs and all the things that you do. So for sure, we'll be praying for you. All right. Well, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. If you haven't journaled yet, go ahead and journal. Set your mind for the day. And if you have not, if you're watching on replay, please type in hashtag shibboleth for his glory. I get to work from home most of the day. Then I have a networking event. I always have a networking event on Monday afternoons, and I teach at the Shibby shop on Monday evenings. But now I've got another local networking event at a downtown venue, the venue on Main. And I was like, I'll try my best to come in between one and the other. So I think I can make it. I'll pop in through there. So my afternoon gets busy, but I got a lot of work to do at home this morning. All right, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Make it a perfect one. Have a great day on the Top Gun Challenge, and we'll see who wins our battles this week. Bye, everybody.